Hello, this is Jeffrey Tiefertiller back with another Service Management Leadership video. Today's topic is one for IT leaders, especially as you think about ITSM in the cloud. We've had another video on this topic just generally, but I wanted to dive a little bit different, a little bit deeper in a different manner. What does ITSM look like in a SaaS environment? We, in a previous video, talked a little bit about it, but let's talk about it this way. If I have a service, and way up top is where the service owner, imagine this for me. The service owner, and it's made up of applications, which are CIs, all with different SLAs, and underneath that is your technology. Technology services, technology CIs. But in a SaaS environment, all of that is outsourced, right? So all we care about is the top, the application level. And as the service, the end-to-end service metrics can still be viewed, can still be generated. It's not that big a deal, especially with SLAs, because we know we need SLAs. Our business demands it, especially when we start outsourcing, don't they? And then we pull down OLAs to our other internal people and maybe SLAs to the vendor. But let's talk about this a little bit deeper. What does that look like? So your service desk gets a call from a service, somebody in the service, the business side, saying application XYZ is down. Okay, incident records open. So it gets assigned to your application people, unless you know it's hardware. But let's say it gets assigned to your application people, and they say, it's not us, it's got to be the third-party provider. This is where it becomes SLA, and some companies reassign that incident to that technology provider, and others they'll hold it open or put it in pending status until an open one on the vendor side until it's resolved. And so those subtle handoffs are huge with SaaS providers. Same with changes. Don't you think you need to coincide your application changes with your vendor's hardware lifecycle? The answer is yes. The answer is definitely yes. I've seen too many times where a company will take an outage because the vendor upgrade their hardware, only take an outage the next month because of the software upgrade. I'm like, what are you doing? Why can't we put this together? Why can't we roadmap these together and work as a team? So many times in the ITSM world, there will be, especially with SaaS, software as a service, there will be these handoffs between the IT in-house folk or people and the external vendor. And when you hand it off to the vendor, you care more about the SLA. When it's internal, we care about the changes in the incidents. But all this is only dependent upon how do you define what is a configuration item, right? So if we only have CIs, configuration items, on our application side, that's this amount and up, and everything below is monitored by an SLA, not with the CI, and it's well defined, it's not a big deal at all. That's where many companies, they worry about, when they outsource, they're worried about, well, should we make that vendor put in changes and incidents on their side? And I'm like, you're asking them to do more and they're going to charge you more. There's no need. It happens, right? Where this really comes into play is your problem management. Think about this. So you have all these incidents, and you don't know if they're at the application side or the vendor side, the technology. You have to open up those problem records, do a root cause analysis. If it's on the vendor side, maybe you make some subtle suggestions, right? And so ITSM in a SaaS, software as a service environment, is not that difficult. It just needs everything very, very well defined. This is Jeffrey Tiefertiller. Thank you for joining us on Service Management Leadership. We ask that you will like or share the video, leave us a comment, subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear from you. We do enjoy all the feedback that we receive. Have a great, great day. Bye.